Mexico declared war on California. You freaking jerks. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. My name is King Kongveal, and welcome back to my royal court here in Europa Universalis 4, where I am ruling as the Emperor of the Angevin Empire and of the Holy Roman Empire. So last episode, we did quite a bit. We fully annexed Portugal and got all of their colonial nations. We conquered basically all of Africa except for the parts owned by the Ottomans. And we also took some from the United States, Canada, and Mexico. So this episode, my goal is to try to finish off as much of the New World as I can, take Canada, take the United States, take as much as I can from Mexico over the next 25 years. And also I want to finish off as much of Europe as I can. Sweden, Poland, Lithuania, Polsk, and Novgorod all need to go and become part of my vassal swarm and part of the HRE. And I also want to hopefully try to get Hungary and Muscovy into the HRE. Both of them are too big. Hungary is quite a bit too big. I think I saw last episode it was at about 262 out of 200 that it needs. So what I could do, and what I was thinking about, not sure if I'm going to do this yet, we'll think about it as I go through the episode. I can cancel my vassalization of them and take a couple of provinces, maybe like these two, considering this one's 49 development. And these two will get them well under the 200. And in the next war, I can vassalize them and get them into the HRE, and then I can feed those back to them. And I might try to do the same with Muscovy. I don't know how big Muscovy is. Let's check. Muscovy is at 498 development. All right, they're way too big. So if I want to do that, that would take several wars, likely, before I'll be able to get them down. But I don't know, the province war score cost is 96, so I could like full annex them even. So I don't know, I might try to do that with Muscovy as well. So I think those are the two things I want to try to do first. But before I do anything else, let's work on trying to core up some more provinces so I can get my overextension down and won't be dealing with quite so many rebels. Actually, my rebels aren't too bad at this point, but let's go ahead and core up what we can. I can get military tech 28, which gets me a new infantry and new cavalry. So let's go ahead and improve those. Let's do the impulse infantry and this cavalry unit. So give it a month or two, and then I will go to war with Mexico, United States, Canada, and Sweden first. And then once Sweden is done, I will declare war on these over here. So Mexico just declared war on my crown colony, Portuguese California. So yeah, let's just wait 1 month until we go to war with them. Mess them up so they can't take my colony's stuff. There's the month ticked over. So as I said, I was going to declare war on Sweden for the Expand Empire and co-belligerate Mexico, Canada, and the United States. And they have about 700,000 troops, 800,000 troops. That will melt in front of our armies. So let's go ahead and declare war. Wait, Mexico didn't come in the war? I co-belligerated them though. I don't get it. Well, let's declare war on them independently. Let's do a reconquest war. There we go. Dang, they annexed all of my California. Crap, so I gotta get all that back from them. That's really annoying. And I am maxed out on the amount of money that I can have. Oh, let's try to build some buildings like I have been doing, but let's build some more. All right, I've spent almost 400,000, just under 400,000 to build literally everything that I can at this point. Lots of building going on. All right, with Sweden just about done, I am going to get my troops in place to get ready to fight Polsk, Lithuania, Poland, and Novgorod. All right, my troops in Europe are in place. So let's declare war for the Expand Empire against Polotsk. We'll co-belligerate Lithuania, Poland, and Novgorod. Let's go. I can fully annex the United States. So they are out. I can embrace industrialization. Great, let's do it. We're going to have a huge battle here. They've got 166,000 troops. I've got 80,000 in there and 131 more coming. Oof, 200,000 troops on either side. This is going to be a massive battle. And I won easily. All right, I can get Canada out if I leave them alive in 2 provinces. We'll do this and we'll finish them off next war. So now in the new world, it's all of me versus Mexico alone. And in the next war, which I will start in October 1766, I will finish off Canada. I had forgotten that Mexico wasn't in the war with Sweden, so I can get Sweden out. So unfortunately, due to war score costs, I can't vassalize them and expand the empire. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to expand the empire, get that done. Then when the peace treaty is up, I will go to war with them to vassalize them. My peace treaty will be up in 15 years. So yeah, I think that's the plan. I will expand the empire, get them into the HRE, and then next war, I will turn them into my vassal. So let's go ahead and send that demand. So what I think I'm going to do with Novgorod is I'm going to force their religion and take these 4 provinces, basically make them a bit smaller. And then next war, I will do the expand empire to get them into the empire and to vassalize them, and I'll give them those 4 back. We'll see. So yeah, let's go ahead and send that demand. Okay, I think this is what I'm going to do to Lithuania. I'm going to take all of these provinces here, and I'm going to give some of them to Danzig, some to Lakia, or some to Kiev, and I don't know what all I'll get rid of. I definitely am not going to keep all of them because that's 125 overextension. So yeah, I think let's go ahead and end this war with Lithuania here. And now I have the expand empire, cast a spell against them. And Poland, I think I'm going to do this. Again, feeding most, if not all of it, to vassals. Again, this should get them small enough where I get the expanded empire CB. So let's see. I do. Awesome. And finally, for Plus, Angevin vassal, band empire, and force religion. And that war is done. So now I need to give a bunch of provinces to a bunch of people. So I'm going to have to deal with about 415 overextension for a little bit till I end this war with Mexico. I forgot about that. Oops. I can finally get an admin idea. I have a new emperor. Very nice. All right, that's 99%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one province here that's in colonial East America, completely kick them out of that, and then all of their South American lands and as much as I can in the rest of colonial Colombia. There'll still be 4 provinces left, but I'm starting to get them down. So let's go ahead and end this war. So now I can get rid of all these provinces that I got that I don't want. Apparently, currently, if my emperor dies, I'll fall under a personal union with Sweden. Let's hope that doesn't happen. All right, I expanded Bohemia, the Teutonic Order, Danzig, Kiev, and Polotsk all quite a bit, and gave away all of my non-Novgorod land that I just conquered. I have peace treaties with Novgorod until 1962, Lithuania 68, Poland 65, Sweden 67, Mexico 68, and Canada in 66. So I'm going to wait to go to war with Sweden, Canada, and Mexico until I can co-belligerate all of them in 1768. And then I'm probably going to do the same with all of these 3 as well. But in the meantime, I honestly think I am going to cancel my vassalization of Hungary and Muscovy, and I will attack them, take a bunch of their stuff, do the expand empire, and vassalize them in the next war or two. I did a little testing, and if I take the papal legate and give the nobility integration policy, the annexation cost will get down to about 971, and it will take about 5 years to annex. So I think I might actually do that. I might annex Muscovy, and it'll use 16 diplomatic power per month. So I'm going to wait till I'm a little bit closer to the 971 before I annex them. But I think, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and annex Muscovy. So it'll just be Hungary that I'll need to break the vassalization, go to war, take a bunch of stuff, wait a while, go to war again for the expand empire and vassalization. So let's go ahead and break this vassalization and prep for that. So one thing I never understood is when you have a bunch of vassals like this, every time you end a war, every single time, they all get a ton of rebels. Like instant, within a month or two after ending the war. I mean, there are so many rebels, and it happens every single time. I don't understand why. If anyone knows why, let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested to hear what's going on, because I'm really confused. I'm going to make Sunda break their alliance with the Ottomans. That's in preparation for me going to war with the Ottomans before too long. Because now the Ottomans are just allied to Pasai, who I can get because I'm already in the process of transferring some troops over to these provinces here. New heir. Decent heir. Decent. It is time to go to war with Nogai. We'll call in Malacca, Ajam, and Gulistan. Not worried about Ajam. Not really worried about Malacca either. I've got 108,000 troops down here, plus my main fleet. And Mugulistan, yeah, I'm not too worried about them either. I should take this fairly easily. Let's do a reconquest for... Nope, never mind. So I'm going to start annexing Muscovy, but in order to do that, make it quicker and easier, I'm going to give out the nobility integration policy, and I'm going to get the papal legate, and then I will annex them. It'll be 959 Diplo points, which is even better than it was earlier, and it'll be done in 5 years. Very nice. So let's go ahead and get that going. And then I'm going to declare war on Nogai. We'll do reconquest for this one here. Let's go. I can get level 27 in admin tech, so let's go ahead and do that. I got the expand empire CB against Hungary. And that is a massive Mughals. Get another admin idea, more possible advisor, and finally next time I'll be able to get what I really wanted from this, the core creation cost. Alright, I'm tired of this war, and I'm basically going to get everything I want. I think this is going to be good. This gets me about 100 overextension. I think that'll be perfect. So let's go ahead and just end this war here. There we go. Alright, truce with Hungary expired, so it's time to go to war. I can get the expand empire CB against them. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to have to do the same thing I did with Sweden. Do the expand empire CB this time, and then next time I will get them as my vassal. Hungary is full occupied, so I can expand the empire. And as I said, next time when the truce is up in 1773, I will get them as a vassal. Let's send that demand. Alright, I have annexed Muscovy. Now, looking at the HRE, the only countries that are not part of it in Europe are Poland, Lithuania, and Novgorod. And of course, there's still some provinces that need to be cored up and added to the HRE, but we're getting there. And soon, Poland, Lithuania, and Novgorod will be part of the HRE as well. As far as me and my vassals, Hungary and Sweden will be shortly, as will Poland, Lithuania, and Novgorod as well. Then I'll have all of Europe I was thinking I might try to annex Castile before too long. 'Cause not that long ago, I had relations up to like, I don't know, it was like 110, 112, something like that. They didn't like the annexed vassal. Okay, well, it will still increase 6 yearly. I might get there before too long. We'll give that a shot. Oh, also the Panama Canal is finished. Sweet. While I wait for the next 8 years plus till I can start my next wars, going back to war against Poland, Lithuania, etc., and Sweden and the New World, etc., and Hungary, I think I'm going to attack the Ottomans. So in preparation for that, I've stacked up some 94,000 stacks troops up here in the Caucasus, some here in and around Constantinople, some here in North Africa, and a bunch down here south of Egypt. I should handle them pretty easily because they only have 444,000 troops, and I've got over that down here alone. So this should be a relatively easy fight. So let's go ahead and do an imperialism war. I'm not going to co-belligerate Pasai. I might take some from them. I don't know. We'll see. But let's go ahead and start this war. I stack wiped about 45,000 Ottoman troops. Nice. Yeah, they're going to be easy. And I'm just flying through these sieges. I will say one thing for the Ottomans. They are good at recruiting troops. They're already up to 520,000. They just gained about 130,000 troops from where they were just a little bit ago. But their manpower is starting to tank because of that. Meanwhile, I've got over 1 million manpower plus all of my vassals' manpower. I can get admin tech 28. Get me some additional production efficiency. Nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this from Pasai, all these provinces here. Also make them end their alliance with the Ottomans. And we'll call that good. Ottomans are down to just 70,000 troops now. Of course, I have them almost fully occupied. No, I just sank 150 ships or so. I think pretty much the entire Ottoman Navy. Okay, maybe not. They've still got 131 ships somewhere. 129 of them right there. I can get Diplotech 29. So let's go ahead and do that. And I can get an admin idea. Core creation cost minus 25%. Very nice. Which is perfect. So I'm just about to take a ton from the Ottomans. And I'm going to need all the cheap core creation costs I can get because I have now no admin points. All right, the Ottomans have no troops. They have no ships. They are fully occupied. And they have unconditionally surrendered. So, time to piece them out. I'm going to take this island here, these provinces up here that I wanted, this border along the Black Sea, because I want to be able to touch up my borders and be the only one bordering the Black Sea, as well as everything in Africa up to and including Jerusalem, because I want to make the Suez Canal, but also I want Jerusalem in Catholic hands. So this can be 270 overextension, which is a ton, but it's not undoable. So let's piece them out and obliterate the Ottomans. Let's check where they are currently on the Great Powers list. They're at 2857. Let's see where they are after this peace treaty. Let's send demands. Let's go ahead and start the Suez Canal and start coring up what I can. Look at how cheap they are now. That's so much better. And the Ottomans are now at 2097. So I took almost 800 development from them. I just crushed them. And Vijayanagar just attacked the Ottomans now that they are weak. I can get military tech 29. I'll get me new cannons. Alright, my truces with Poland, Lithuania, and Novgorod are all complete. Now it's time to go to war with them. I'm going to go to war with Poland, co-belligerate both Lithuania and Novgorod, and do the Expand Empire CB. So I think I'm probably just going to have to white peace Lithuania and Novgorod, so I can do the Expand Empire CB against them as well in 5 years. let's go ahead and start this war. Yeah, I can make him my vassal, but I can't get him into the empire. And since they really hate me and will till the end of the game, I won't be able to invite them into the empire. So I'm just going to white peace Novgorod and Lithuania as soon as I can so that I can do the Expand Empire CB against them to vassalize them and get them into the empire in the next war. All right, so I can white peace Novgorod. So let's go ahead and do that. I can get another admin idea. Promote culture cost minus 30%. And that's a white peace on Lithuania. And there's the peace treaty expired with Mexico. So since this war is just about done, let's go to war with Sweden for imperialism. That's right. They're already in the empire. I just need to vassalize them. I'll call them Mexico and Canada. Oh, crap. I can't go to war with Sweden like that. So what if no, crap. I can't get them. I can't get them. Well, I'll have to figure something else out with Sweden then. But in the meantime, let's go to war with Mexico and Canada. Now I have a diplomat, so now I can. All right, Poland is done. So I'm going to vassalize them and expand the empire in 30 days when I get a diplomat back. All right, my diplomat's back, so now I can get them and done. That's one more vassal and one more in the empire. So now just Lithuania, Novgorod need to join the empire, and somehow I gotta get Sweden as a vassal. I can get another admin idea, which gives stability cost modifier minus 25%. All right, the war in Mexico is basically done. There are about 7,000 troops somewhere around, but I've got it basically fully occupied. There's 5,000 there. I think it's good enough. Let's go ahead and end the war. So I'm going to take these 4 provinces down here to finish off colonial Colombia. I'm going to take all these provinces up here to finish off colonial Louisiana. And I'm going to take these provinces here in California to start my colonial California. However, I just saw they won't accept it yet. Fine. There. Now they're fully occupied. They have no troops left. So now let's do this peace treaty. They are done. And now Canada's turn. And Canada is gone. I can get another admin idea. Monthly autonomy change minus 0.05. Alright, there is my new colonial nation in colonial California called California. My truce with Hungary has expired, so let's go to war. And it'll be the imperialism because I need to knock them down a bit. Shoot, that's right there. I did the same thing with them. They're in the empire. Yeah, I'm never getting them be happy with me either. Hungary and Sweden looks like will never be my vassals, which sucks. I didn't think about that, not being able to declare wars in the empire. Where was that? Yeah, this one here. I didn't think about that. I could revoke it. I could do that. I might just do that. Yeah, let's do it. And they're allied with Sweden, of course. Well, what are their province war score costs? 71 and 68. All right, I should be able to vassalize them both if I co-belligerate Hungary. Let's do it. Then we can redo that imperial reform. My truce with Novgorod is done. So let's go ahead and do that war. Expand empire. There we go. Mexico declared war on California. You freaking jerks. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to declare war on Mexico. Yes, I'll be breaking my truce. That is fine. Because basically what I want to do is kill all of their troops and hamper them so that California can mainly survive. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I'll lose 3 stability, but I can get to it back really quickly by that. And I can get the 3rd one that way. My truce with Lithuania just ended, so let's declare war on them for Expand Empire. Now Hungary is done, so I'm going to make them my vassal. They are done. So they are my vassal now and part of the empire. That is Lithuania done. I'm getting them as a vassal and Expand Empire. And there's Novgorod, vassal, Expand Empire. They're done. And there is Sweden as my vassal. They're done. There's my last admin idea. Which gets me a lot of policies I can get. So let's see. I think the only one that I really want is this core creation cost one. I mean, I may as well get this diplomatic one, the Diplo and monthly autonomy change. Yeah, might as well. So now all of Europe is mine, or my vassals, and all of Europe is in the HRE. There's still some provinces that need to be added to the HRE, but I'm sure they'll get there. All right, well, there is January 1st, 1775, and therefore the end of this episode. So we did a lot today. Again, as we've done the past several episodes. The main thing that we accomplished, that my goal was for today, was we finished off Europe. All of Europe is my vassals, as we can see here, and in the HRE, except for some reason, a handful of provinces that Danzig and Bohemia, for some reason, are not adding to the HRE. I don't know what the deal is there, but hopefully that'll happen soon. And only 2 are not Catholic. Poland and Lithuania are still Protestant, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to change them over because they really hate me, and almost definitely will until the end of the game, because there are only 2 episodes left in this playthrough. So I probably won't be able to get rid of Protestantism completely, but I think I've done a pretty solid job of doing that as it is. So the other thing that we did is we fought the Ottomans and Nogai. We took a bunch from Nogai up here. We took a bunch of provinces from the Ottomans over here, bordering the Black Sea. And we took all of their provinces in Africa. We also completed the Suez Canal and the Panama Canal. And over in the New World, we took a bunch of land from Mexico. And we are now actually back at war with Mexico again. So next time I will finish that war, and hopefully in a couple of wars, I will be able to finish off Mexico. I don't know if I'll have time to do that before the playthrough ends. And then I guess after that, it's time to push into Asia more. Asia, Southeast Asia, Oceania, the works. See how far we can get in the next, well, less than 50 years. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I did. And if you did, please come back next week for the next episode. And be sure to check out some of my other playthroughs, as well as my other channel, Kongveal Survives. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, however much of it is left, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.